Good morning. It's Thursday, February the 4th, and this is The Drill. Thank you. The prayer of the day from the book titled Daily Declarations for Spiritual Warfare. My child, don't be fooled. Anyone who keeps on sinning belongs to the devil. He has sinned from the beginning, but my Son came to destroy all that he has done. If anyone loves the world, my love is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of me, but is of the world. The world is passing away, and the lust of it. When you ask why the land perishes and burns up like a wilderness so that no one can pass through, I will respond, because you have forsaken my law, which I set before you and have not obeyed my voice, nor walked according to it. Therefore I will scatter those who do the works of lust and perversion, and will send a sword after them until I have consumed them. Let the spirits of lust and perversion be destroyed with your fire. Pass through the land, burned up all wickedness and perversion from out of it. The world is passing away, and the lust of it, but he who does the will of God abides forever. Amen. Welcome to all the butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers out there. I'm Ron, your host, and the only true conservative in the United States today. Today, more on why no one should be a socialist, and a message to right-wing talk show hosts. All that when I come back. Yesterday, or on the previous episode, I was giving reasons why it is that people shouldn't be socialists, why socialism is dead. Another reason that socialism is dead is because socialism is the movement that presumes change. The only problem with presuming change is that nothing ever really changes. Not because I say so, but because the left says so. Marxists say so. Post-Marxists say so. Anarchists say so. The Urban League says so. The NAACP says so. Now says so. And the Sierra Club says so. Look at all of the victories claimed by the left. The Civil Rights Act, the Endangered Species Act, Title IX, affirmative action, Social Security, Medicare, welfare, the Affordable Care Act, all of that and more. And yet, we still have a competitive society, a society full of winners and losers, a society of ambition, a rational, linear, realistic society that rewards individual achievement instead of group cooperation. Michael Jordan instead of the NAACP, John Muir instead of the Sierra Club, and Amelia Earhart instead of the National Organization for Women. And then, while everybody on the left is patting each other on the back, congratulating themselves on all the progress they have made, comes Donald Trump. President Donald J. Trump, the left's worst nightmare. A real estate developer and Chamber of Commerce poster child, an egoist, a competitor, a winner, argumentative, combative, and a leader in the old Patton mold. All of a sudden, everything new is old again, and the left gets to confront the fact that they have no authority, no power, and they can't win. When I come back, some feedback to the right-wing talk show hosts. Thank you very much. To all of the right-wing talk show hosts, your biggest fault is that you make the same mistakes over and over again. And the reason that you consistently repeat your mistakes is that you fail to review your broadcasts. The first thing that you should do once you have finished your broadcast is put on some headphones and listen to what you have said. It's called quality control. Deciding the format and content of your show based on the surveys and polls of your listeners is wrong. You are the broadcast professionals, and only you know what it is that you're trying to say. If you listen to your own show, you would realize that very few of you live up to the title of your own show. Most of the titles have the broadcaster's name on it, such as The Rush Limbaugh Show. Listeners tune in because they want to hear from you. I know that sounds radical, but it's true. Listeners don't want to hear endless numbers of clips or endless numbers of callers or endless numbers of guests. Give your listeners their money's worth. Give them value. Give them you. The second thing you should do is quit being neutral. If you listen to your own broadcast, you'd realize that you come across like Tom Brokaw or Katie Couric reciting the nightly news. If you want or expect action from your listeners, pretending to be a newscaster isn't going to cut it. How many people pick up a pitchfork or a torch and go running into the street after watching the nightly news? None. You are biased, so act that way. If a politician acts outrageously, then express your righteous outrage. Tell your listeners what they should think and why. Tell your listeners what they should do and why. The third thing that you should all do is quit being cheapskates. All of you have a multi-million-dollar net worth. You can't complain that the country is going down the tubes on the one hand and then refuse to spend your own money to help solve the problem on the other. Buy CNN. Start your own network. Hooray, Rush Limbaugh. If you can't afford it on your own, form a consortium. You can't continue to put the bite on the middle class. So, to sum up the three things that you broadcasters can do to make talk radio a real force in America: quality control, expressing your bias, and spending your money. In other words, put your money where your mouth is. Back in a minute. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, more declarations for spiritual warfare, Mitch McConnell, and recommended reading. That concludes another episode of The Drill. Be honest, be smart, and be beautiful. I'm Ron, and that's The Drill.